you don't already know, my name is Quiana, and welcome to Coffee Talk. So, I think the last time we left off, we was at the Men in Black. So, make sure you get your tea and your coffee. Actually, I'm drinking water. I was feeling a little bit too thirsty, so I didn't want to do tea today. I want to do some water, so make sure you guys are hydrated. If you guys haven't, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And let's continue with this journey. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or f.i.r.e. for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take this issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be an alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What the alien looks like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. All right. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Good evening, Quiana. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with lots of mint? A cup of green tea with lots of mint. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, I guess we don't have that. Okay, so green tea with lots of mint. A Marrakesh? A Marrakesh? Is that right? Am I saying that right, y'all? Let me know in the comments section. Your drink is ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I heard of people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my! It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have a what? I'll have the Tarik. The Tarik. What is a Tarik? What is that? Give me a second, y'all. Tetrick. Here's your Tetrick. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tetrick you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learn about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from a video on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I can be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. One thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say, please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. As if those executives cares about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that's optional. Overtime is passive aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that is also bothering me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. And it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry to ruin the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance at the organizers. Why? Confirm it fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event is even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodations. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of your game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, accepting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself the whole week, the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I can't just imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There's hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Okay, who is that? Is that Freya? No, it's Rachel. Hi, Miss Rachel. Hi, Quiana. What's wrong? Your dad was here, by the way. Your dad was here the other day being creepy. Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. A sweet hot chocolate. I see chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. A sweet hot chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. Something chocolate and then what is this? What is that? Chocolate. Okay, so we got that chocobi. Okay, no, I don't want that. Let's just do that. That looks right. That looks right. Honey chocolate? Okay, let's do honey chocolate. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How was it? Not bad. It's not that special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instructions on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them late or too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Okay, is that Freya? Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Quiana. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Oh God. Oh God. Well, anyways, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish shahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish shahara. Hot chocolate with what and what? Is it milk and ginger? Yep. With milk and... No. With milk and ginger. Okay. A Spanish shahara. Oh, that looks good, actually. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his band, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informant in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me up in a house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing. You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Oh my God. Oh God. Excuse me for a moment, Quiana. Oh God, this is... Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? I'm with Myrtle. That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attentions so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happened naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Quiana, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for the drink, as usual. Please take care on the way home. I guess that's it for Oh, you came back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you all right, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up to Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she'll be all right. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me asking. Yes. Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. just as we were welcoming the beginning of a new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s. I love Destiny's Child, boy. And TLC. anyways. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hits me hardest are the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they are crazy about their idols. To a point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy a superstar's lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet exists, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You say you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be all right by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Quiana. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. All right then, goodbye. The drama. A tetrick. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Let's see what this says. Coachella organizers remind parents not to allow their children to attend it unsupervised. She is being chased down, ain't she? Rachel Valencia confirms to perform in Coachella 2020. And what's that? Gail Neiman? Or Neiman? And whoever that name is, to collaborate for a new IP. Okay. Who are we faced with today? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skills has improved an awful lot since you've arrived. That is true, but it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing around finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with other customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all, right? Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is it? Dealing with customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might just come for a drink, work, or read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is very Earthling thing to do. It is. All right then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Oh, I got an alien. Oh, I got an alien. How did this happen? And I wonder if the guy comes in. Hello. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Quiana, what is going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought the bad ideas or the bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthling communicates. There we go. We thought this place would be the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, is there anything you want from us? Please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here, Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? So you're fired? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-ups in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-ups mentioned our encounter to her. Oh, okay. The chief called me into her office, and things went down here from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. After all that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what's really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, okay. So we're just making anything. Anything. Holy crap. Okay. So let's look and see. We can do some more chocolate stuff or green tea stuff. I realize we haven't did any milk stuff at all. Let's try some milk stuff. Oops, wrong thing. Let's try some milk stuff. I don't know if this is gonna even, I don't know. Let's try it. A bed chamber? Okay. Let's see. Here was your drink. Especially crafted by our owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wonder why your place only serves hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Ugh. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm really not in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just, Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Language will keep changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthling communicates. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. Do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words can you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full-time? I should be able to write between 3,000 to 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the things you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's f.i.r.e. Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. Ha 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 ha. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside of the mere count. If we only judge writers by the ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That's pretty hard to understand. But we understand beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthling seems to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from language to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still there. But it's still up there. So it is still valid parameters. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, God. Oh, another guess. Oh, thank God. I thought it was the Men in Black. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drink? I'm still responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. She's like, don't fuck with me, okay? I'm making all types of drinks. What is that? Ajahi Tobruk. Y'all, tell me if I'm saying these words right. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have y'all. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here just to sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's the step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way how we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for the usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... That must be Aqua. Yep, that's Aqua. I know those squishies anywhere. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the... What? Oh, my head. Let me see this. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is Quiana? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Oh, okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We were starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answers to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do, Quiana. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That's why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manner. That is what we will study at in Controlla. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've ever had since you got here. We know. We also surprise ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle will stop abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's right. I don't have much experience in game development, you see? I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean that you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you're correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for video games? It depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight off my chest just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all of that, if it doesn't sell, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know? After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know? Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle is going through. So I'm sure you both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It was just sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, and I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do know don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under what? I'll tell you under friend NDA. So like friend A, okay? All right. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for the new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't it a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're writing, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they say. So you haven't released anything from the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When we're going through a crunch cycle, we need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess? That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. You know, I used to be Myrtle. Like, even though you have like PTO time, vacation time, sick time, whatever, honestly, like, it's hard to even get days off from work. I mean, like, not the job I'm working now, but the job that I used to work. It used to be so hard because me, along with like maybe a few other people, were the only reliable, dependable people there that can actually do it. Everybody else was just there. And man, it's just, this is hard. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about the Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? All right. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now to prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see ya folks later. All right. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyways, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in a mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Spanish Sahara, warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. I am. Coffee Talk, Friday, October 2nd, 2020. What's the newspaper saying today? New healthier f.i.r.e sedatives might be available sooner. Action video games rising hell blame for violence in school. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Welcome. And it's Bailey. So you already know what time it is. We're about to end it with Mr. Bailey. So thank you so much for you guys being here watching this. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, enjoy your coffee, your tea, your water. Stay hydrated. I love you guys. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all later. Bye.